Getting ready to saddle up and do a little riding. It's a beautiful day down here on Panama City Beach. Gonna ride out to Pier Park, do a little parking lot practicing, fly the drone a little bit, continue learning experience with this YouTube stuff. So y'all just let me know in comments or when you watch them if some things I need to improve on, things I need to do. All right, so let's go. Hang tight. It is a very beautiful day here in Panama City Beach. The sun is shining, not a cloud in the sky, hardly any breeze. Temperature's just right for a ride. A little bit cool on some sides, but especially when you get into the shaded areas. But overall, it's a nice ride. So we're heading west down Thomas Drive. They're presently redoing this road here. It needed real bad. It had a lot of big dips in it and a lot of big potholes for motorcycles to be going down. It was rough, but they're about to be completed with it now, looks like. So this is kind of a long video of me riding to get out to Pier Park to do some parking lot practicing. So if you don't want to watch the scenery in the ride and hear me run my mouth, then you can skip ahead down to about 10-minute mark or so and see some actually real nice footage of Pier Park area and the big sky wheel that's in operation right now. Fly over to getting ready for the Ironman coming up this weekend. They've got a bunch of tents and venues set up already behind the Pier Park area. And fortunately, I will be out of town this weekend, so I don't have to worry about the Ironman again, that they kind of crowd up the streets full of bicycles and runners, and it's a pretty nice event. I've actually helped working it a couple of times as a rescue diver back a few years ago on the swimming portion. Coming up to Ripley's there, you see the ship and you see the upside down house over there. Both of them are big tourist attractions here in Panama City Beach. So let's just skip ahead and get through this red light right here, because red lights are boring. There we go. Do the magic, we can move on. So this is continue heading west. Jeep, get out of the way. Today is also, by the way, election day, and so if you've not voted, of course, by the time you watch this video, it'll be too late to go and vote. So I hope you did vote. I voted, and I encourage everybody that should vote. No matter if they think their vote won't matter, it does matter. Every vote matters. It's your right. It's your right as an American to vote. You think about a lot of servicemen give their lives defending this country for our rights, and one of those is to vote. And it's your right to vote for whomever you choose. So that's your decision. I just caution you to make sure that you're informed on who you're voting for. Don't just vote for someone because of their skin color, their gender, or things like that. You need to know their political beliefs, because it is important. It's the next 4 years is a decision that we have to live with, and whether we like it or not. And so I encourage you to vote. Obviously, there again, like I said, it's going to be too late to vote now, as by the time you watch this video, it will be over with. So we'll have a new term for a new president, and don't know who that'll be yet. Not going to put my opinion out here on this video about who I voted for or why I voted. But like again, it's your right to vote, and it's your right to choose whom you want to vote for. So I just encourage you to get out and vote. So we're continuing west on Thomas Drive, and I think we just passed the Salty Goats Saloon. That's a popular, oh, there it is right there. That's the Salty Goat with the orange roof right on the right. Popular place when events, when they have Thunder Beach. A lot of bikers show up there. It's pretty crowded. I happened to be there the Saturday night of Thunder Beach this year, and it was packed. It was tight getting in and out with a bike, but overall there was a lot of people there. A lot of patches from different clubs. Didn't have any issues that night while I was there. Did have a few issues during Thunder Beach apparently. So continuing on out, look at the water. The sky is clear. The water is beautiful out there, and it's calm. There's very little wave height at all. There's a few people out on the beach right now actually still enjoying the water. It's a little cold. Water temperature is going to be a little cold. But if you're laying there in the sun with very little wind, it'd be pretty pleasant. So here we're going to make a right turn onto Pier Park Drive, and this is Pier Park. This is a real big tourist area through here. And I think this is the part where we're going to go ahead and skip ahead to the drone video. There we go. So now, this is Pier Park by air. You're looking at this through an Autel Evo 2 Pro with a 6K camera. And I mean, just look at the beauty of the day. It's amazing, isn't it? There's the Sky Wheel. I have not yet ridden it. So, not much for riding those type of things, but I'm sure one day I'll eventually get out there and ride it. As you can see, the parking lots are not too packed right now. Like tourist season, they call tourist season is pretty much over, but there's a lot of people in this town. It doesn't dry up like people think it does in the wintertime. That is a beautiful view. I never get tired of seeing it. Down on the right corner down there, you can kind of see some of the tents and venues getting set up for the Iron Man. I didn't really fly over that. Don't like to fly over a lot of people and things like that, so I try to stay clear of it. I'm actually right off the edge of that road you see down there, to where I'm not overhead of someone. Just kind of fly a little bit out toward the beach area and come back and give you some view. That is Gulf of Mexico, and that is some excellent diving. If you scuba dive, we have some of the best scuba diving around. We have quite a few wrecks out there that were intentionally put out for diving purposes and fishing, and we have quite a few fish on them. The water clarity can be excellent in some days, and some days of course it cannot, but it's still great. And as you can see, the wave height right now is very minimal. It is excellent to be out there right now if you wanted to go diving, or just actually go out there and just kick around and surf a little bit. It's a little cool if you're just going to go out there in your bathing suit right this moment. But there's Pier Park Pier that's sticking out there, the reason why Pier Park was named Pier Park. And as I'm coming back now, you can see the little pond there, the parking lot behind Pier Park through all the businesses. And of course, there in the background is the sky wheel. I think this is my 4th video to put on YouTube. I'm not really, I don't really remember. So I hadn't put on the little fancy things where you can click on them to subscribe. So if you want to see more videos of me flying a drone and riding a motorcycle, which I'll get more videos of riding going on, then subscribe to the channel. It's going to be some pretty interesting content to watch, some different things that I do on different times, and probably do about a video a week, maybe every 2 weeks, depending on how much time I do have a regular job that I have to go to and work. Okay, here is this is from the GoPro camera mounted on the motorcycle, and I'm actually doing figure 8s in 4 parking spaces. Each parking space is about 9 foot wide, so that's 18 foot wide. And then you see there, and you try to make your cross back over the center right there of in the 4 parking spaces. I practice this technique by watching videos from the Ride Like a Pro series. I ordered 2 DVDs from him, Jerry Palladino, and just by watching those videos and going on YouTube, watching some videos that he puts out, I've learned to be able to do this, and it's a pretty good little skill to have if you ride a big motorcycle like that, like I ride. That's a 2016 Harley Davidson Electric Glide. It was a police bike. This is a view from the drone. I got it stationed overhead, sitting there hovering while I'm doing the riding. And so just try to do your skills like this. Remember, as a motorman says, you got to have friction control of your clutch with your clutch, and give it some throttle. Okay, but here's the important thing too, is the bike goes where you look at, so follow your nose. So if you look to that center as you're making that turn, and now as you come back to make a turn, you start looking back, and as you complete the turn, you look even back further. The bike goes where you look at. So it's really interesting. Those techniques that he teaches really has helped me a lot. And so I'm like one that used to have to take 4 or 5 spaces to turn that big bike around, but as you can see now, I don't. So I encourage you to do this, and this is not for anybody else's safety other than your own. As you see, then start doing just circles around, in 18-foot diameter circles. I know you probably saw my other video where I was doing them out in front of my house, so it's a pretty cool skill to know. Help you when you're out riding. Okay, it's like when I teach scuba diving, when I teach rescue class, the rescue that certification you receive is not for you to help someone else. It's for you to help yourself, so you know what to do in a panic situation out in the water. That's primarily what rescue diving is for. You can help someone else, and if you're not trained in a rescue situation, I highly recommend you do not go out in the water after someone. There's been countless cases where people have done that and it didn't end up good. So anyway, back to the ride. We're leaving the parking lot. We're heading down through. This is actually Pier Park, going down through the main drag. And during the busy part of the year, this place is packed. There's not a parking space to be had. The sidewalks are full of pedestrians. There's several restaurants down through here, and the smell of food is in the air. Music going off everywhere. So it is as they say, a happening place during the tourist season. Even right now, with it being November, it is and a little cool. There's still quite a few people out. There's quite a few people across the street over there on the pier, and they do have bike only parking down here on the right, which is pretty cool. They have a lot of areas for bike only parking, so you have places to park your motorcycle when you come for a ride. Here we are at another stinking red light. We'll just go right on through that. So I never get tired of riding down through here. The view, the looking out at the Gulf out there, the sun shining, and the breeze is always coming off the Gulf. There's always people on the street walking. There's families down, just people having fun. And that's one of the things I like about riding my motorcycle out on my days off, is just enjoying the views and just people watching. And when it gets real crowded down here, I don't like to ride here because there's too much stop and go traffic. I like to ride, when I like to ride, I like to be out on the open road and some nice scenery and having fun. So a lot of construction going on down here right now. So heading on back. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's like I say, it's a learning process for me. Never done anything like this before. So if you have any suggestions that may help me out, the things you might want to see, then leave a comment. I believe down below there's going to be a subscribe button you can click on, also a notification button that'll let you know that, hey, he's sent out another video. See what the idiots put on there again. But be blunt, be truthful, because it won't hurt my feelings. I know I'm not an expert at this. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people doing stuff on bikes and blogs and stuff, and trying to learn from that. So if you don't like it, don't watch it more. It's all good. But just, if you do like it, subscribe. I appreciate you watching. We're about to come to a close. So y'all have a great day and hang tight.